And you might not believe it when you see him, but William Askew of Lewis is 96 years old. When he was in his early 20s, he joined the Navy and served there for the entire war in the Pacific. And it was in those waters that he picked up a relic that will soon connect two families who are hundreds of miles apart. Our Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Kozlov joins us now in the Bureau. And Evan, he found that dog tag on a sinking ship.
Good afternoon, Steve. That ship was the USS Yorktown, and as you mentioned, it was sinking, and so Askew was sent back to retrieve two survivors. While he was on there, he found a dog tag, which was engraved with the name C.C. McCracken. William Askew wears his military attire with pride, but there's one dog tag in particular that sits especially close to his heart. He found it in 1942 when he entered the USS Yorktown on a rescue mission.
Had to crawl on the ship. And then we went down, I don't know how many decks, till we hit water.
And it was on that mission, as the ship sank deeper and deeper, that he found the tag, the name C.C. McCracken engraved on top. And so he kept it, unaware of who McCracken was and assuming that he had died on that boat.
I've seen that also many times. It's part of me now, you know, but I figure somebody ought to have it that owns it, you know, that it's theirs.
So that brings us to today, where 70 years later, the dog tag is going home. His sons, James and Barry, turned to the internet and found these two, Wendell and Joanne McCracken. Wendell is the brother of Cece. That's when they found out that Cece did in fact survive that war and lived for another 70 years before dying in 2011. James says later this month they'll be bringing that tag back to the family in South Carolina.
It's bringing closure for my father, for something that he's had there wondering about for 73 years. And it's bringing something lost and not even known of back to another family.
If you could say something to C.C. McCracken, what would it be?
Here's your tag. I won't miss it. I've had it long enough.
Two families that have never met, united over service to this country. By the way, William was joined today by his wife, Peggy. She is 94 years old, and today, believe it or not, was their 70-year anniversary. And Steve, both of them just said that they are glad to return that relic to the family.
All right,
From the Bureau, I'm Evan Kozlov. Back to you.
Thank you very much.